everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade. If you're new here, very warm welcome, and if you're one of my lovely subscribers, always come back. Thank you so much for coming back. So today's video is like the first video of like a little mini series that I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is I wanted to make like a little 101 balloon series kind of thing, because what I find is I often get the same or very similar questions over on my balloon videos to kind of something I've done in the video but you haven't quite understood it because I've gone maybe a little bit too fast or something. So what I wanted to do is, because it's really hard to try and slow down a video because you don't want to make it too long, so I thought if I made like a little series of like mini techniques that I use, maybe that you see me use that you don't quite understand, it might be helpful to some of you. So one of the things that I get asked about a lot is the balloon water weights I use. You'll see them in like the bottom of my balloon column that I'll link here. So I start off with a balloon water weight and I make my way up. It just saves me from like having to buy a balloon water weight, and it's just really simple to make. So I thought I'd show you today how to make that. So I'll start off by showing you what you're going to need. First, you're going to need your balloon, because obviously it's a balloon water weight. Then you're going to need some ribbon, because that's what we're going to tie it to. And then you're going to need something that resembles this. So this is a metal straw. I had to think about that then. You can use like a pen or kind of anything that's sturdy enough to push through a balloon, and I'll show you why in a second. So in regards to the colour of the balloon water weight, I always tend to use like a balloon colour that I'm creating. So if I'm doing like a blue and red column or something like that, I'll use either a blue and red balloon. I'm just using the yellow one because it's the first one I grabbed today, and I'm using purple string. Normally I would match it to the balloon, but I'm just using this today so that you can kind of see when I'm tying it in. It helps you see a little bit better. So to start out with, I know that a lot of you are quite confused, like thinking, why would you do a balloon water weight in case it pops, and obviously then you have no weight left. What I normally do is, depending on the size of balloon I'm using, I will either use a larger balloon, so say like an 11-inch, because they tend to be thicker, and obviously you're not gonna fill them up with water too much, so it's quite thick protection around the water. If you're using a smaller balloon and you just want to be certain that it's not going to pop on you, what I would do is I would double up the balloon. So that is where your metal stick or straw or whatever comes into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to post this metal bit through the first balloon, like that. And we're going to use it to double up our balloon. So then we get our second balloon, and I'll just show you. We're just going to insert it into the first one and push it all the way through, and then pull it so that your balloon lips come together. So what you want to do is you want to straighten the balloons out, but you want to keep the second balloon popping out the top just like that. The reason I say you want to keep it popping out the top is you want to keep a hold of it, because you want to be able to make sure that balloon is tied as well. So once you pop all the water in, you're going to tie it, but they'll still be like separated like that, so you can make sure both balloons are tied and the water can't leak out. Once we've done this, you can take it out, and then you've now got your doubled up balloon. What I would do next is I'll go and fill up the balloon. So you're going to hold both the balloon lips, and then you're just going to push it over the tap. Always use the cold tap, because the hot one might make the balloon burst. And then you just gently fill the balloon, and you don't want to make it too big because it still needs to sit under your column or your balloons comfortably. I just make it so it can just sit in my hand, and then hold the top and just pop it off the tap. So now what you'll have is you'll have your balloon water weight untied, and then you're going to have your ribbon. So I don't always cut off the ribbon. It depends on what I'm making. So if you know how much ribbon you need, you're fine to cut it. If you don't know how much ribbon you need, then obviously leave it on the round thing that it's on. But I've cut it for the purpose of the video. So now I keep hold of my balloon like that, and then I take the ribbon and I pass it through my finger. So it's sitting between my index finger and my middle finger, because what you want to do is you want to tie the balloon, but you want to tie it with the string intact. This just makes kind of like it a lot quicker than having to tie the balloon up and then having to then do another knot to tie the ribbon onto the balloon. So you just want to hold the tips of your balloon still, take the ribbon between your fingers, pull the necks of the ribbon around the balloon and your fingers. So now can you see I've got the ribbon in between my fingers and the balloon, and then I'm a bit stuck now. Let me do that again. So keep a stretch of it, and then you then just obviously take the back of your balloon and then tie it like you would a standard knot. Can you see it there? I've made the knot, and then you just hold the neck and pull your fingers out. So now you've got your ribbon stuck in your balloon tie. You can pull this through a little bit more so it's a little bit longer, and then just what I always do is I just pull the lips of the balloon up just to make sure that the knot is nice and tight, like so tighten the knot basically. I hope that's not too complicated, and I hope you understand it. Yeah, so once that's done, you now have your balloon attached to your ribbon. It is literally as simple as that. Really quick, really easy, and obviously super cost effective, because it doesn't really cost you anything more than But it doesn't cost you anything really, because you've already got your balloons and you've already got your ribbon. So that is how you make a balloon waterway. I hope you find that nice and simple. If you have any questions about these, or if I haven't covered anything, let me know in the comment box below and I'll be sure to answer it. If you have any video requests, like I've explained anything else too fast and you want me to go into a bit more detail, let me know in the box below and I'll be sure to do that. My next video is probably going to be, or like my next 101 video is probably going to be how to make a balloon sizer, because I get so many questions on that. It's like crazy. So what I'm going to do is explain to you how to make that, so you don't have to buy it, so it saves you money, and just so you've got it there. And yeah, any requests, let me know in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you found this video useful, guys, please do give it a big thumbs up. It really does help me. And until the next video, take care of yourself and stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.